Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how's your Monday going?
Yeah.
Is it going, yeah?
Is it a yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Talking Trends for Monday, April 30th.
Whoa, 30th, baby.
It's done. We're done. That's it for April.
Your damn challenges are over.
Yeah,
Here comes a new one.
I've eliminated 2 challenges. Well, I'm about to because I was doing my 5K challenge a day.
Dude.
And today is the 30th day. Well, if you want to be technical about it, it's gonna be like 90 days of running 5 kilometers a day.
You got too many challenges.
So yeah, I get to take that one off. Taking off the 16-hour intermittent fasting.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a brutal one.
It wasn't fun. There was a couple days I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I have it tracked on my little app here, but for the most part of April, I was doing it. It was an interesting challenge, to say the
I've
least.
never done a fasting one. I'd like to try it.
It's interesting.
I'm afraid I'd eat my own face. Like, I just get that hunger, man.
You get ravenous at times.
You must be in the worst mood.
Well, you know.
Don't poke the bear.
Don't poke the bear.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you tuning in on this gloomy and wet Monday.
A little wet outside.
A little wet.
That's okay.
But we're still going to keep
It's
things...
sunny in here.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to keep things rolling on. We have a good show for you. We also have ticket giveaways for Yuck Yucks for you and a friend.
Check out these purdies.
Yeah. We're going to be giving them away for Friday. So maybe we'll give them away Thursday so you can check out the Friday show.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, and I think the value is pretty good on those daddies.
It's always a sold out situation most of the time.
Yeah.
We were there. We didn't go to the club, but we were there. A friend of ours works there, so he was kind enough to donate a couple of these bad boys.
Yeah.
And the place was packed.
Yeah.
So it's a good show, people. Don't miss out on this one.
Yeah. So how you enter, you may ask, it's very simple.
Super simple.
You just share this show.
Share the hell out of it.
On your Facebook timeline, like right now, and then we tally who shares it the most.
Most shares of the week.
And then we will give you the ticket. But the only thing is now, since we've been giving away a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
I've stopped my delivery service.
Yeah. That's over. That's one of those challenges. It's over.
Yeah, as of May,
more.
as of tomorrow, my personal delivery service has stopped, and you have to come down to the studio and pick up your prize.
Well, listen, if you had any other radio station, you won something, you usually have to go there and pick it up.
Exactly.
They don't deliver shit to you.
Yeah, well, we thought we'd be a little bit nicer at Talking Trends, but we have unfortunately fallen like most radio stations, and we're treating it as such.
Our schedules don't allow us to travel all over the city.
So yeah, if you want to be entered for a couple tickets to Yuck Yucks, come down to the studio, and
Maybe I'll give away a couple of these to go with them.
And we're gonna give you some free McDonald's coffee to go along with your prize.
I like them apples.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
please and thank you if you share the show.
Yeah, don't say we don't give it away. We give it all away.
Yeah,
It's all good. We love giving back to our viewers.
exactly. We really appreciate it. So
Much love, much love.
If this is your first time, ladies and gentlemen, tuning into the show, myself and Tony find interesting news articles from across the globe, and we bring them to your household or wherever you may be listening to this.
Your vehicle, your house?
Yeah, you working out?
Your treadmill?
You're traveling with this?
Yeah, where you going?
But yeah, we choose those articles, and also, unlike a lot of podcasts, this is done live. So if I slip up or Tony slips up,
Which happens
it happens a lot.
all the time.
We want to hear your opinions and comments on our stories.
We love it. We feed off of it.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
And speaking of challenges, the last challenge for April,
Thank the Lord.
we've been doing the dictionary challenge, and we've taken
Oh my
the
God.
random word out of the dictionary and adding it into the stories.
Yeah.
And today's word, yaff, Y-A-F-F, to bark like a snarling dog.
I don't know.
So we will try and incorporate it in on the stories we're going to be talking about.
We went from physical challenge to mental challenge.
Yeah.
We weren't good at either one, but we're almost there.
A little bit that's not
You know, May is tomorrow, man. May.
I know.
Summer. I can smell it.
I could feel it.
Yeah, we can feel it.
Something in the air.
I feel it.
So we're going to be talking about these stories today.
Yep.
Avengers, new movie.
Dude.
Crushing it.
Crushing
The box office.
So good.
After that, pardon me, I think I just burped.
Nice.
Speaking of Avengers,
Yep.
a a priest or a preacher just thought it was a good idea to do a little sermon after the Avengers movie. Unfortunately, it resulted in panic.
Yeah, did not end well.
No. Toronto in the news. A restaurant there has to shell out $10,000 to a couple customers because it asked them to prepay. Why, you may ask? Because they were black.
Yep.
And Tony's going to talk about the good things that happen after you stop drinking.
Yeah, which you've done for a little while now. So
yeah, I'm on.
I thought appropriate.
Yeah, what month is it now?
What are you going on 4th month?
4 months now.
Man, you're doing time, hard time, man.
No.
Oh boy.
First day of summer. That's when I'm thinking about having my first drink.
Yeah, but you can have like a big guilty thing when you take that first sip.
I'm having that guilty
Right now.
when I'm thinking about it. I'm like, do I even start drinking again, or do I just, I don't know, not? Because I've been still having fun when I DJ.
Yeah.
I go out to shows. I still have fun.
Yes.
And just without me spending lots of money and feeling crappy the next morning.
I mean, yeah, that's the biggest thing that I noticed too when I did it here and there for the month off here and there.
Yeah.
It was like, man, the next day you're just like, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I don't have to recoup. I'm okay. I'm just
Exactly.
like, yeah. I don't know, man. You it's your decision to do it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
He
man.
struggles.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give you some reasons why you should keep your train going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll push me to sobriety for probably a lifetime.
Yes, and then I'll drink for your behalf.
Yeah.
I'll drink enough for the both of us.
Your poor liver.
Oh, God.
All right, let's talk about the Avengers real quick.
Let's do it.
I like talking about movies that are breaking records, and this one is no exception because Avengers Infinity War conquers box office with a record $250 million opening
Opening weekend.
and posts a record $83 million on Saturday.
My God, man. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So, worldwide anticipation for the arrival of Thanos led to records being crushed as Marvel's ultimate team-up film, Avengers Infinity War, broke all-time industry records for the largest domestic and global opening weekends ever. The studio estimates put North America bow at a colossal $250 million. And if that holds, it will beat the current record of $248 million set in December 2015 by Star Wars The Force Awakens. Ladies and gentlemen, may I point something out? Disney owns Star Wars.
Yeah, you pointed.
And Disney owns Marvel.
Yeah.
So they are literally just competing against themselves now.
It's all going in the same bucket.
Yeah.
It doesn't make no difference.
It's absolutely insane now.
Yeah.
So this weekend's debut easily beat the $207 million that the first Avengers from 2012 did, and the $191 million the 2015 sequel Age of Ultron did.
Oh my God.
So yeah, Disney generated a colossal $55,000 from per average theater. So it was released in 4,400 theaters. So yeah, every theater was making at least $55,000 to $56,000 per theater
Day.
per day.
Wow. Some good profits right there.
It's insane. So aside from the weekend mark, Infinity War posted the best Saturday and Sunday daily grosses of any film ever. The run kicked off with a stunning $106 million opening on Friday, including $39 million from Thursday night pre-show starting at 7.
Wow.
Yeah. And the worldwide New Avengers amassed a record-breaking $630 million. So it's already $630 million globally, and it still hasn't even...
that was $630 million worldwide on the first weekend?
630 worldwide, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And it's not even...
That's disgusting.
And it's not including China right now.
Oh. I don't even know why you even... Don't compare it to any other movie.
You're right. So,
oh my God.
And then, and to top everything else off, the ninth... So since Iron Man started... I think in 2008, I believe. That's when it all kind of kicked off. They've released 19 films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Holy.
Any guess to how much money that's brought in over 19 films?
With all the films?
Yeah. Take a guess.
I don't even know. Something ridiculous.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Oh, you could buy a country.
15.4 billion.
No, that's not. I can't even be. You can buy Bill Gates, basically. That's what you can do.
It's insane, man.
Holy
it's insane.
crap.
I don't know what. Anyway, I caught the movie last Thursday. It was a good time.
You did, yeah.
You caught it on Sunday. With
I
the
saw
family?
it yesterday, yep.
Yeah.
It was good, man. It was really good. I'm not really big into these like, comic book movies.
Yeah.
It's never been my thing.
Right.
Man, It's my thing now.
It's
That
good.
movie was like really good.
I like it just because even if you're not into it, I mean, I find it's still worth it just to see like the special effects.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like it is like a ride. Like you are seeing like a visual ride. I think it's worth the admission alone, especially if you go on cheap nights where it's like $6-7. I think that's worth it.
Man, the amount of work that goes in this film, because I tell you, you sat there probably to the end of the credits.
Yes.
Because a little snippet in the end.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Man, the amount of people that worked on this movie. Holy crap.
I know.
mean-
Yeah, you're waiting at the credits and you're just reading all these names. You're just like, holy smokes, there's a lot of people involved.
It's just a wall of names.
I can't
It goes on
imagine-
for like 8 minutes.
Could you imagine just putting that together and being in touch with everybody for those films? Like, oh, is Greg and special effects got this scene done? And I don't know, and
Greg.
casting. I don't know. I'm just taking random names.
Yeah.
But you just see where they're like, it's just insane the amount
I
of
can
people.
only imagine what I don't even know what it cost to make it, but it was ridiculous.
It probably at least 200 million, probably to make this film.
Yeah, I'd probably say 200 to 300 million. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. So they're okay.
Yeah.
You know.
And speaking of Avengers, we're going to transition very lightly into our next story.
Dun, da, da, da.
Here we go, ladies
This
and gentlemen.
superhero.
This is very interesting. Preacher causes panic in a theater at Avengers showing. So, a movie theater goer sparked mass panic on Thursday by jumping out of his seat during a screening of the Avengers Infinity War and shouted about God, prompting fears and false rumors that a mass shooting was underway. Michael Ray Weber, 28, was watching Avengers Infinity War at the Redlands Harking Theater in San Bernardino, California, on Thursday night when he suddenly got out of his seat at the end of the film. He started preaching about God and triggered panic among theater goers who thought he had a gun.
Oh boy.
One woman leapt over a balcony in the movie theater to try and escape and fell 20 feet to the ground below, where she was then trampled by others trying to get out.
Of course.
The incident prompted dozens of confused phone calls to local police, including one which said 30 to 40 shots had been fired inside the theater, but there was no gun. It's just, people just panicking.
Just panic, yeah.
You know. So Weber was confused by the crowd's reaction. He said intentionally he held his hands up to show that he wasn't armed. Sorry.
have any,
Initially. So he did that. So he was like, I just want to spread the word of God. So he said he regularly preaches about God during film screenings, which is very
It's
odd.
a bad thing to do.
And didn't know why this time in this particular case caused panic. Anyway, he was arrested at the scene, and police later checked in his home to determine if he was a threat. Weber was arrested for offensive language likely to cause violent reaction. Ladies and gentlemen,
Be careful.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Maybe you should perhaps save the preaching for Sundays at the church.
And maybe not in front of a crowd. I mean, especially this was in California.
Yeah.
In the U.S. with all the gun violence that's been going on.
Yeah, and also you can't forget about during Batman a couple years ago, there was a shooting at the end of the film.
That's right. That's right.
And people died.
Yep.
So it's not unreasonable for people to freak out while someone just randomly gets up and just starts talking about, hey, do you know if you're getting into heaven yet?
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, okay, this guy's off his rocker. When are the shots coming?
Yeah.
So, I mean, this guy, I think he should be banned from at least this theater or in a couple theaters.
He was arrested or no?
He was arrested
Just for something minor stuff.
for offensive language likely to cause violent reaction. I have no idea what kind of penalties come from that charge. I don't know what kind of fines you have to pay or what kind of time you have to serve, or if you probably don't even have to serve any time.
Probably not. No, definitely not. I would say causing some sort of panic, but I don't know if there's a law against that.
I think you should take care of the lady who fell off I think anybody who got injured, especially the lady who fell off the balcony and got trampled, he should take care of her medical bills.
Agreed.
Immediately.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Kind of a bad way to get your message across.
Exactly.
Right? Not the proper place to preach, maybe.
No.
And especially, considering, like you said, what happened to that Batman movie. What did he expect to happen? He expected people to all of a sudden go, oh, we should be listening to this guy, and everything just halts. And
Exactly. And here's the thing.
man.
The other week we're talking about a teacher who recently had to go home and change her shirt because it
Yes.
said...
Let's pray.
just pray,
Just
or let's
pray,
play.
something like that, yeah.
Anyway, that's the thing. And the reason why she was sent home is because not everybody has the same views as you. And
Yeah.
this person's preaching about God. And then you're literally at a theater screening where a movie tends to bring in, people of all walks of life.
Yes, yeah.
So, I mean, you're preaching to a crowd that may or may not be aligned with your beliefs too.
Yeah.
So you have to be wary for that. And the fact that he's done this before is really odd. And no one threw like a drink at him. Or
Very
something.
surprised, or he didn't get tackled or somebody go. I mean, it's not good for him. He could get assaulted.
Yeah,
just easily.
Exactly.
You don't know who's in the crowd. You don't know what's going on through their minds.
And that's the thing. And even he could have probably died too, because as one of the phone calls came in, someone says 30 to 40 shots have been fired. So immediately, cops are going to be like, okay, there's a serious situation.
Yeah, there's the guy.
There's the guy right there. Shoot him.
Yeah, that's the way it seems to be going down, and especially after what's happened in the theater before and these shootings. Like it wouldn't be over the top to do that, because that's just the way things are going down there. So
yeah,
everyone's on edge.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Don't poke the bear, like we said before we go on the air. Don't do it. Like, don't even try it.
If you see Avengers, I'm not going to give anything away. It's an emotional ride, and at the end of the movie, I don't want somebody preaching about if I'm going to make it into heaven or not.
Listen, I didn't think it was going to be emotional, and you told me it was emotional. I was like, nah, it ain't emotional.
No, right?
Man, near the end, I was looking around. I was like, I ought to shed a tear or two, but it's a good thing it's in the dark.
Yeah.
Nobody could see what was going on. My kids are like, you all right? I'm like, I'm fine.
I'm sweating from my eyes.
It's hot.
Yeah.
That's all. That's an emotional film. You're right. People are on an emotional roller coaster.
Well, it was, yeah, just from the excitement, and there's like a lot of like, holy smokes, like
for
just
sure.
like lots of scenes, and then after that, you're trying to calm down, and then all of a sudden, this guy's trying to give a sermon if you're gonna make it, if you're gonna be alive, and how you have served God throughout your life. I don't know. I think it's poor timing on him.
And a lot of motherfuckers died in that movie.
Oh man. Yeah,
we're not gonna tell you who, but damn. I mean, geez. And I'm not, like I said, big into these movies. I only had like 2 hours and 15 minutes to get attached to these people. I was like, oh my god, he dead, she dead. What? It was not. It was emotional. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But good movie. Go check it.
Yeah,
check it out.
Yeah, go check it out, ladies and gentlemen.
If that didn't make you want to go see it, I don't know what's going to make you want to go see it.
Yeah, but my ultimate thoughts on this, I just don't agree with giving the sermon. The fact that he's done it before is really odd. And maybe after this situation, he's like, okay, maybe I'll just save this for people who I actually know align with my beliefs.
Yeah. Hang on a street corner. Get a box to stand on.
Something. Or if he's part of a church, like community, then just do it on your Sundays or what, and do it with the people that again, align with your values and beliefs.
There's many different ways to do it. This probably was not the best
Not the
one.
best, yeah.
But I think ranking on the film, 1 to 10.
Oh, we're giving the
Let's give it a little ranking here. A little Siskel and Ebert situation.
Avengers Infinity War. What
would you say? 1 to 10?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I'm giving it, oh man.
Considering you've seen all these films.
I'm giving it a good 8.5.
Ooh, that is high.
It's good.
That's good.
For a superhero film, it's good.
Yeah, I'd have to put it right around there. Yeah, I'd say 8.5 for sure. It was good. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Save your preaching for somewhere else.
Yes. Save your preaching. What wasn't a good time coming out of Toronto?
No, not a good time.
Oh, I mean, depending on how you look at it.
Yes.
Tony, take it away. I don't know the story.
The lead-in was like, yeah, I was almost there.
Yeah.
Toronto restaurant ordered to pay $10,000 after asking black customers to prepay for their meals. Now, we heard a story similar like this out of the States, and that didn't end well either. So a Toronto restaurant has been forced to pay $10,000 Canadian in compensation to a black customer after it forced him and 3 companions who were also black to pay for their meals in advance. The Ontario Human Rights Tribunal found that Hong Sing Chinese restaurant, popular eatery just east of Toronto's Chinatown, violated the Canadian province's human rights code when staff treated Emil Wickham, now 31, as a potential thief in waiting, quote unquote, a ruling published by the Canadian Legal Information Institute. Wickham, who was born in Trinidad and Tobago, and immigrated to Canada 11 years ago, had visited Hong Sing in May 2014 to celebrate his birthday with friends. It was a birthday celebration, too, above everything else. He was surprised, however, when he and his friends were asked to pay for their meals in advance shortly after placing their order.
I don't know what I would do if that ever happened to me.
I would actually think it was a joke. I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
I would probably laugh.
I think I would laugh, too.
The group asked the server why they were being asked to prepay for the food, but obligated after being told it was a restaurant policy. It's always this policy thing they seem to chuck into the thing. Wickham questioned whether his group had been targeted by restaurant staff because they were black and decided to poll other customers on whether they had also been asked to pay for their meals in advance. The answer was no. The Toronto man testified in the April Tribunal. When a server returned to Wickham's table, he and his friends questioned them once again about the restaurant's policies, and the server eventually admitted that their group had been only forced to prepay. They were the only table that were forced to prepay, so it came fessed up. Joined by another staff member, the server offered Wickham's group a refund, which they accepted before leaving the restaurant. With the incident still on his mind roughly a year, Wickham decided to file a complaint with the Human Rights. And, of course, the ultimate result was, guess what? The restaurant was forced to pay $10,000 to them for of course, breaking the human rights, regulations here.
Yeah.
So that's what happened with these guys. So the lesson is, what the hell is wrong with you restaurants? Number one, this happened in the States. We talked about this. It was at an IHOP or something. Same situation happened, and other customers that overheard what had happened, they got involved. I don't think they were forced to pay anything out at that point. But here in Canada, listen, we pay people. We don't like your human rights to be violated.
This, yeah. Sorry.
You right there, Chief?
Yeah, gotta clear my throat.
Jeez, holy moly.
Here's that oatmeal I ate earlier today.
Dude, that looked really gross what you just ate there.
It was so bad.
It looked like glue. You were eating glue.
It was.
He was hungry. He goes somewhere to get something. I said, what the hell is that? He goes, oatmeal. I said, man, it looks worse than oatmeal. I wouldn't eat that.
I mean, I don't.
You were hungry.
I was starving because I did the insanity workout and I only had my shake after and just super hungry. So I went across the street and I was like, I'm going to keep it healthy because I'm going to the gym after the show. Yeah. And went to eat this gluey oatmeal berry mix. And I don't know. It's clearly still stuck in my throat.
Not good.
Anyways, this story, I think it's crazy that, this stuff continues to happen. It's 2018, man. Like, what the heck? I just don't understand.
Especially with everything, again, on the edge when it comes to racism and racial profiling and the Starbucks thing that just went down. And all these situations just keep, you figure a restaurant would learn, or any establishment would learn, maybe just don't be so racist.
Yeah. But you know what? Then you got to think sometimes in a lot of these restaurants, they might not be the youngest people that own these places.
True.
So it's probably people who've come over.
It could be.
Who've worked their asses off and they're a little bit older and, back in their day, that was just the norm, to treat a certain type of people a certain way or what have you.
It's true. There was a lot of policies back in those days, 40s and 50s.
Yeah,
or whatever,
and you kind of got, like, some people are still stuck in that way. And then, some of those people do end up owning businesses. But, at the same time, you have to think about what your business is. Like, if you're if you're going in the food industry, you're going to have to expect to cater to a lot of different people.
Of course,
right?
No doubt.
Like Chinese food, everybody loves Chinese food.
We don't like Chinese.
Right? Tell me one person right now who doesn't like Chinese. You tell me one nationality of a people that does not like Chinese food.
Well, this guy, obviously, he still likes Chinese, just not at this restaurant.
Right, exactly.
Everyone loves Chinese.
It's just crazy to think. And maybe it might not have been I don't know if it was the owner. The owner had to ultimately pay. Yeah. So it was either, again, the person working, and again, the whole thing what happened with the Starbucks thing, I think it was like a manager. At the time, who wanted to arrest the two black gentlemen for no reason. So it's just like, who the hell are you hiring for these places? First of all, maybe you should be a little bit more cautious.
Here's the other thing too. I'm assuming, and this is not a new restaurant; it's been around for a while. That they've had black customers there before,
and it's in Toronto.
And it's in Toronto.
I'm going to, close my eyes and just take a shot in the dark that they probably had a couple black people in there.
You must have served a black person once or twice since you've been in business for 10 years. So why now? Why make the call now? It just seems really odd and out of place. So anyway, it would have been better to let them dine and dash for the cost of probably $50 or $60 than pay 10 large out of your pocket. Yeah. So you better be a lot more friendly.
Yeah. Lesson learned.
To the black folk.
Yeah.
And everything else, everyone else who comes in there.
Goddamn.
Let's do a quick roll call.
Roll call it up, Tony.
Halfway between. Chanel, Dylan, Faye, who's my mother-in-law, tuning in.
Oh, hey.
Yogi in the house. Eric, TK, you've joined us. That's good.
Who's here?
Fitz, GQ number 1 in the house.
Oh, congratulations.
Rexdale represent.
Congratulations, sir, first of all.
Big congrats to you and and your lady, firstborn. No, not firstborn. You guys together, firstborn. So
Awesome.
congrats on that, Big Papa, Big Mama.
Yeah.
Cass in the house, Hot Cute in the house.
So.
Who else we got here? Ben is in the house. Chuck, Lisa, Vanessa, Carrie. Carrie says, "Happy freaking Monday, guys."
Hey,
Happy freaking Monday to you.
back to you too.
Loyal watcher, and yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for joining us.
And a quick reminder for those just tuning in right now, we're also doing a giveaway for Yuck Yucks Comedy Club. Tony has these sweet tickets. You see them. We have them right now. All you have to do to be entered to win this beautiful prize, you just have to share this stream to your Facebook, and then at the end of the week, we'll see who shared it the most, and then you and a friend, there you go. That's nice. We'll win these tickets to enjoy a night on the town.
Yeah.
On us. Well, I mean, at least the tickets. We're not taking care of your drinks or food.
No, you got to take care of that shit yourself.
Yeah.
And if they make you prepay, that ain't on us either.
Yeah, that's not on us.
If you're black and you're watching the show and you're going to go to Yuck Yucks,
Yeah, if they ask you to prepay,
just be careful.
Yeah.
We do not take, we're not handling any racial things that happen when you're out.
Yeah.
But anyway, 2 tickets, that'll be fun.
Yeah. And also, we're also giving the winners free coffee, courtesy of McDonald's.
Bam, look at those.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Look at that.
Yeah. So yeah, feel free to Oh, why is the black guy got to hold the black coffee? Okay, I get it, Tony. I'm just kidding.
Don't be racist.
I know. Well, everybody else is these days.
That's true.
I figured I'd get
You're
on
gonna end
it.
up paying $10,000 to somebody.
Yeah. And finally, we're gonna talk about, speaking of drinks
Yeah.
and coffee and stuff like that. Tony's gonna tell us why you perhaps should take a break from drinking.
Yeah. What happens to your body when you give up alcohol?
I want to know.
You gotta know. Well, you do know because you're doing it.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, let's go through a few of these because I think you can probably, you're either going to relate with these since you're already on this roll. Let us know if it's happening or not.
Yeah, for sure.
So number 1, you'll eat much less even after half a drink. You find you're eating less?
I will say this. For if you're drinking, especially at nighttime,
Yes.
you tend to go out afterwards, hit the old pizza corner or what have you, stop by the drive-thru. So I think, yes, ultimately, I'm definitely eating less.
Okay, good. Oh, Yogi will give us a little update on the last story. He said apparently that restaurant is under new management.
Ooh.
Boom. There you go. Justice has been served.
I like it.
They couldn't take the $10,000 hit.
Yeah, they're
and
like,
keep going.
Yeah.
Number 2, you can lower your risk of liver damage and diabetes in just 1 month.
I can feel it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I can feel the liver. Liver just. You know what?
I think the next one you have a problem with. Well, go ahead.
No, I was listening to Bill Burr's podcast the other day, and he was kind of talking about the liver, and he was just kind of. How did he put it? Actually, no. You know what? I don't want to say it. His podcast is a little edgy, a little too edgy for what I want to say.
Beyond what we do here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, the liver keeps on ticking.
Keeps on ticking.
Yeah.
Number 3, you'll sleep better.
Yeah, I guess.
You sleep better?
I don't know. My sleep's. You know what? The last week or so, my sleeps have been really odd. I've been going to bed at a decent time, but waking up at 3:30, 4 a.m.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's been really weird.
How soon do you go to? How early you go to bed?
I don't know. Usually
Like 7?
yeah, 6. Pretty much after the show. I'm
Like a senior citizen.
Yeah. No, I think I usually I'd say on average I'd probably 11:30, 12.
And you're getting up at 3 and 4?
I'm getting up at 4:30. Yeah, in between
bro.
3 and then I'm kind of up for a bit, and then I kind of pass out, and then I wake up again another hour later. So
Maybe you
I
got
don't
to
know.
drink to sleep in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe I should drink more to just knock out.
Number 4, give you more energy and speed weight loss. You
I
find
mean,
more energy?
I guess, yeah. I guess I have a little bit more energy.
You have 100 challenges going on.
Well, this is I mean, if I were to look at my life and all the challenges and stuff I've been picking up, I'd say I definitely have more energy to do other things.
If you were drinking, you might not be able to do.
No, because then you're waking up the next day,
Yeah.
you're groggy, and depending on how often you're drinking too, right?
That's true too. Number 5, you'll eat 384 fewer calories a day. Very specific number, but maybe. I don't know.
I'm down to eating 300 extra 300 calories.
You've dropped some weight.
Yeah, I've definitely dropped some weight.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I think it's just again, it's an accumulation of not drinking, exercising, and eating better.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Which is the big thing.
Yeah, my meal prep has just been that's been keeping me on track. When I don't meal prep, that's when all hell kind of breaks loose, and I'm eating the chocolates and the chips and the
all that stuff.
whatever. So it's been saving my life and keeping me on track, keeping that blood pressure at a respectable level.
Yeah, and this probably talks about number 6, which will boost your metabolism.
Yeah.
Which, of course, helps with all that burning those extra calories away.
Exactly.
Number 7, you have better skin.
It's pretty flawless, ladies and gentlemen.
That speaks for itself.
Yeah,
people. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'm glowing over here.
He's very glowy right now.
Yeah.
Number 8, you'll lower your risk of cancer.
Okay.
That's always a good one.
It's always a
Number
plus.
9, you'll be well hydrated. That's for sure.
Yes.
Without doubt, because
Yeah.
one of the things you do when you do drink is try to rehydrate the next day.
Exactly.
Number 10, you'll improve your heart health. Right? Feel better.
Yep.
Number 11, you reduce your risk of stroke and nerve damage.
Okay.
Always good. Number 12, you do better at work. See? Look how good he's doing at work now.
It's awesome. It's great.
Number 13, you can reduce your cholesterol levels. And 2 more to go. Number 14, you'll have better sex. There you go.
I guess. I don't know.
And no, sorry, that was the last one. They left that one for the last one. So, hello.
Yeah.
And welcome. Well, you know what? The sleeping thing is true, because usually when if I've been drinking, I can't sleep. My body can't rest properly. You know what I mean? Like, so I do think you're right on that too. But yeah, man, you're on a roll now.
I'm on a roll.
You're on 4 months.
4 months not drinking.
Right.
Not
So
a damn.
May will be starting your 5th month.
5th month.
Man. And your industry, it's tough because you're always doing gigs and it's in bars most of the time. People are drinking around you, like me, waving it in your face.
Yeah. But here's the thing: I've been still having fun. And that was, I think, the biggest drawback when they quit drinking, and especially in my industry, just like that's one of the thoughts that kind of comes through is like, will I be able to have as much fun? Will I enjoy the gig as much? And ladies and gentlemen, I still have as much fun DJing and doing these events. So that hasn't changed.
Yeah. Chanel is not. She agrees with you. Apparently, she's on the non-drinking thing. And Alyssa is also. She loves not drinking. She said,
"Hey,
it's way to go, TK."
Shouts out, shouts out to you guys too for not drinking too.
Shouts out for jumping on that one.
I mean, it's good for you. And then I want to come across like ever too preachy or anything. But I mean,
it's
just Let me tell you,
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I need a movie theater to really start busting that sermon out.
Chanel is 2 years and 4 months.
Oh wow,
that's a stint.
That's wow,
man.
I think one of my friends did it for 16 months. That was the longest that in my close relation was the longest that I know of. But yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna go for.
I don't know.
No idea. Just kind of keep the ball rolling. But I mean, every month I'm adding new challenges, like physically. I mean, me and you are doing the Insanity Challenge, and we still have 40 days at least of that to go. I'm doing the Stair Challenge in May.
You are?
Yeah, I just did. Well, yesterday.
Oh, the Stairmaster one.
Yeah, so yesterday, for ladies and gentlemen, if you follow me on my Instagram, I asked my followers what I should do. Because today is the last day I do my 5K run a day. So I've been doing it for 90 days, whatever. And I was like, maybe I'm going to do it another 30 days. But then I was like, let me do a choice. 5K a day or do the Stairmaster. But I'll do as many stories there is in the CN Tower because it's the tallest building in Canada. Right. So I was like, oh, I'll keep it Canadian. So there's 144 or 47 stories in the CN Tower. So I have to do that. I'm going to try and do that every day for the month of May.
Well, you did the 5K thing.
Yeah.
I think the Stair Challenge is a good one. Yeah. It's hard. That Stairmaster's no joke.
It's no joke.
First of all, that is no joke. If you're keeping a proper pace and not slacking and not hanging on for dear life.
And that's the thing.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing about the Stairmaster thing. It's a great workout, but then you have to think the biggest problem with it is when people start like really leaning because you don't do that in normal free space. Like when you're walking upstairs, you don't have anything in front of you or two things on the side of you where you get that hunch over. No. So if I can somehow stay up straight and keep a good pace.
It ain't no joke. I've seen people on that thing, and I did it a few times. But I'll tell you right now, it's no joke. Yeah. It's really hard if you do it for any period of time. It doesn't have to be a lot of time.
Oh, like 2 minutes.
I'm telling you, you're dying up there. You're making all kinds of noises. You're moaning. You're yapping. It's all kinds of things going on, and you got to be very careful on the stair. And you may get pinned underneath. Really be yapping. No, I think it's a good challenge for you, man.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be good. Alyssa says Stairmaster is amazing for your butt.
Yeah, and I got a tiny butt, so
Yeah.
maybe I'll make some little booty gains.
A little beef on there.
Yeah, so
She
people.
also says she's never been drunk. So
Oh wow.
you've never been drunk?
Oh.
Well, it's never too late to start.
No, yeah. Oh my goodness.
If you want to stay sober, go to him. If you want to go the other way, I will show you the dark side.
We're just like the devil and the angel. On
Yeah, it's not good for us.
Shoulder. So yeah, that's my May challenge starting tomorrow.
That's good for you, man. That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's good. Now listen, if you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and share it. Because if you share it, you might get 2 tickets by the end of the week for the Yuck Yucks Club down at the Westin. So let's do that. Share it, people. We're going to take the ones with the most likes, the most shares, and we're also going to give you a couple of free coffees from McCafe, who makes the bomb coffee.
Yeah, they are pretty good actually.
Yeah, they are really good, actually. I know that. Alyssa wants no part of my drunkenness. She has more fun sober. Fine. Side with TK. Don't come on to the fun side over here. Be that way.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Our fans are going to start separating. There'll be TK fans and Tony fans. I'll have one fan. You'll have 339. Oh, boy.
It's all right.
It never ends well for me.
It's okay.
It's all good.
Stop thinking so low about yourself, Tony.
Listen, the show has come to a nice end
But yes, it has.
because it's been good.
It's been great.
It's a good way to kick off your week, people.
Yes, it is. We do appreciate you tuning into the show every day, ladies and gentlemen. We do this Monday to Friday, 5 o'clock to 5:30-ish. And we do appreciate your time, your comments, and your efforts to come hang with your boys. We do appreciate it. And with that said, we hope you have a splendid evening in doing whatever you want to do. Spending time with your family, your friends. I don't know. Spending time with yourself.
Enemies.
Your
Well,
enemies.
yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, Yogi says I'm with you, Tony. Boom.
There you go.
I got one. Thank you.
It's cool.
Thank you, brother.
Damn it, Yogi.
Yeah. What are we
Also,
doing tonight?
there's basketball playoffs going on this evening.
Ooh, sugar.
And, of course, hockey happening. A little Boston Bruins versus Tampa Bay this evening. Hopefully we can go 2-0 tonight. That'd be great.
It's a good first win for you guys.
If we can take 2 games in Tampa,
Man.
it's done. That's done, son.
Also, Friday, we're going to talk a little more sports.
Yes, Friday we'll do a little sports rundown.
Bring in our boy in. Leland's going to come in. We're going to have a little quick chat.
It's going to be interesting.
It'll be very fun.
We'll see if it continues after one Friday.
Yeah, we may be canceled after the first show. Waiting for the rap game, Chanel says. Yes, that's coming up.
And that's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, against
that's
Cleveland.
tomorrow.
Yeah. So
All right, guys. Have a good evening. Be safe and try to stay dry. It's a little wet out there. We will check y'all mañana.
And have a good evening.
Peace.
Peace out.